It's October somewhere. All right, girls, could you put your beer down? I have something I'd like to do. I've had a nickel for every time I'd said that. That sounded dirty. Which, if you don't know, is my new catchphrase. Anyway, I've just started it. I'd like to do some marching up and down, because you, Tuyen and Lisa do the, Tuyen and Lisa, I said Tuyen and Lisa. Obviously, that's not the way it is. It's Tuyen and Lisa. Tuyen and Lisa do hair and makeup on the show, and they have to actually work. But I'd like to march up and down with a horse. So they can't march up and down with a horse because they actually have to do their jobs. So I say, let's march up and down with a horse! No! Come on, ladies! You know, sometimes, Jeff, I think this show is getting too commercial.
No.
Yeah, it was all right. You know, for once, I'd really love it if you would come out and march up and down with us with a horse.
How dare you? You know perfectly well my legs don't work.
They do work. I've seen them work. When we went to Scotland, you were walking around. And yet, when we come back here, they don't work. Which suggests to me, sir, that you are a fraud.
How dare you, sir?
Did you see a light just come on there? Oh, it went off. Hey, I didn't know we did the show near a lighthouse. Let's see if it starts again. Will it come on again? No. Oh, yeah. It's all right. The show's not getting too commercial.
Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Progressive. Visit progressive.com today. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
No, quietly, thanks everybody. No, thanks, great. Awesome, thank you, please. Please, thank you. All right. Just come on now. Starting to sound a little bit forced. Do you know what, I just had a thought, you know when I go up and I bang the thing and I go, well, that's a good noise, but when I do this thing, we should have a kind of tinkly noise. You got a tinkly noise for that? No. I'm thinking something more kind of tinkly. This reminds me of something. Like, you do this for ages and nothing happens. And then all of a sudden... The hell? The hell is that? I can't hear it. Hold on, do it again. No, that's terrible. Let's stay with this. All right, oh, come on! There you go. Hey, it's... I can see the argument in the sound booth right now, like, you never told us you were going to do this? That's right. You know why I didn't tell you? Because I didn't know. Anyway, it's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, indeed. Indeed, it is. Today, President Obama said today that he supports gay marriage, which is great news for the gay community. It wasn't all positive, though. He said that he thought the show Glee may have jumped the shark. Which, of course, is ridiculous. It hasn't. It's jeté the shark. Mitt Romney responded by restating his own views on marriage. He said marriage should only take place between two consenting rich people. Then he said he had no problem with gay people because one of his best friends owns San Francisco. All right, now, it's big news. It's a big step forward for the gay rights. Soon we may live in a world where the only people opposed to gay marriage will be gay people who are married. I've said this before, and I think I'll say it again in the fullness of time, blah-de-blah, I'm a politician, but if you want to stop the gay marriage, ban gay divorce. Simple. Does anyone ask me? No. And why don't they ask me? Because my noise is wrong. You know what? I want a meeting after this show, and we're going to discuss a correct noise for this. Not bad. I like the fact that you're trying. It's wrong, but you're trying. Anyway, I've had a very busy day today, what with my tinkles and my things. Because this morning I was on the CBS daytime show, The Talk. Oh, it was great fun. Oh, that impresses you? Wow. Well, they invited me to talk about the Week of Scotland shows that are on next week. Yeah, so, you know, you probably want to set your VCR. Anyway, The Talk is a great show. The Daytime Emmy nominations were announced today, and The Talk got nominated for Outstanding Talk Show. Now I've been on there, kind of... They're screwed. But, you know who else was nominated for an Emmy today? Regis Philbin. He was bouncing off the walls, he couldn't stop talking, then he found out he was nominated for an Emmy. Anyway... I hope The Talk wins, because it's a good thing they're not up against Oprah. Oprah had to, you know, when Oprah was on during the day, she had to remove herself from the daytime Emmys because she always won. It's the same reason I had to remove myself from the Giant Penis Awards. No, don't. Oh, they're much heavier than they look. I like going on The Talk because I didn't have to dress like this. You know, you may find this hard to believe. I don't normally wear a suit. What? Yes. It's true. On other shows, I can wear whatever I want. Do we have a picture of me in The Talk today? Yeah, there, right. Well, it's hot in L.A. This is how you want it. In L.A., you want to wear spaghetti straps and straw. Now, I've never been completely comfortable on daytime shows. It's probably because of the topics. You know, when I was first on The View, the first time I did that show, they had me on during breastfeeding week. I was like... I mean, all I got is this. Anyway, today on The Talk, all the ladies wanted to talk about was sex, which actually was fine for me. It's a subject in which I'm very well educated. I studied for years on that subject. I've got my master's in Bayesian. However, I tell you what is interesting, though. It's strange being a guest on a show. You know, I'm not used to being the one who's got to plug my latest project. That sounded dirty. No, I'm not usually... That's going to be my new catchphrase, by the way. That's my new catchphrase. That sounded dirty. Yeah. You like it? Yeah, I'm going to do it. But usually usually I'm the one that's the host. I'm the one that goes, toughest part about being a guest is you actually have to listen. It was hell. And then I'm on another daytime show next Monday. I'm on The Price is Right, and that's always nice to see Drew Carey, because our stage here is right above The Price is Right stage. And if you listen closely, you can hear the sound of an audience who actually wants to be there. They're like, I like being on daytime TV, though, I suppose, because a lot of it focuses on babies. You know, Dr. Oz, it tells you how to have them. Rachel Ray, it tells you how to feed them. Jerry Springer tells you how to deny they're yours. That sounded dirty. But the daytime, and the daytime TV used to be all soap operas, not really anymore. Most of them are off the air. Except The Young and the Restless is still going on in this building. That's the one Tom Selleck got his start on, you know, back in the day when he was just a moustache. That's true. They were very worried about Tom when he was born because it was just a moustache. They were like, we're a little concerned, Mrs. Selleck, it's just a moustache. And they were like, oh, no, all the Sellecks are like this when they were born. And true enough, over time, Tom's face and body grew onto the moustache until he... That's true, isn't it?
That's very true.
Yes, you know Tom Selleck pretty well, don't you?
I know him very well.
What do you mean, very well? And when you said it like that sounded dirty. You like it? It's a new thing. You want to try it? You want to try it? Road test the new catchphrase.
Okay,
see what you think.
All right. That sounded dirty.
Yeah! It's great, isn't it? I think people seem to enjoy it. Why not?
Yeah, we're sure to win a giant penis award now.
I've got no more room on the shelf, Jeff.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Hell? Look, may I remind you, sir, that your job is to back me up and encourage me, not stand there and go, oh, and be sarcastic.
That sounded dirty.
What do you think?
Tonight's program is brought to you by Bashan University. Have a hand in your own education. Get a master's at Bashan.
Show where we really like it when you come back to us. That sounded dirty. It's gonna work, this catchphrase, isn't it?
I love it. I think it's great.
It's good. It's got all the things you need. People can do it. It doesn't really make sense.
It's got the hand gesture.
You got a hand gesture to go with it. That sounded dirty. You can do a little face with it. Do that face that you do. Yeah, there you go. Hey, I got some news for you, Jeff.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for the support.
I'm hanging on your every word, boss.
No, I mean, come on. I know you're, a robot skeleton and everything, but can't you at least feign enthusiasm?
You say you got some news?
Yes! Why, Jeff, I do. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Prince Charles of Britain is not only the Prince of Wales, he is also the king of late-night television in the UK. Take a look at this clip from Prince Charles's BBC late-night show. Look at this.
Live from Buckingham Palace, it's the Rather Late programme with Prince Charles. Brought to you tonight by Spotted Dick. It's delicious when you smother it in custard. And now, the man who would be king, if only his mother would let him, Prince Charles!
Welcome to Buckingham Palace. Welcome to the Rather Late programme. I'm your host, TV's Prince Charles. Hey, hey. Hey, I tell you what, over in America, they're preparing for an election. Now, I said election, not erection. An election election and an erection. Very different, of course. One happens every 4 years and is completely useless to someone like me. The other one's an election. Apparently, President Obama is going up against someone called Mittens Romney. Apparently, Mr. Romney doesn't care much for poor people. I like him. I like him a lot. I'm kidding. I love poor people, especially with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Put the lotion in the basket. Let's ascend to the throne, shall we? Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Dolores. They're not allowed to react at all. You can do anything they want. They're not even allowed to laugh, are they? Do you know that this and this is all part of the same thing? All right. Hey, my first guest tonight is a musician and a bon vivant. You perhaps know him as the guitarist for the Sex Pistols. Steve Jones, everybody. Steve Jones. Hey. Well, first of all, Steve Jones out of the Sex Pistols, I'd like to thank you for your song, God Save the Queen.
Did you like that one?
I did like that one very much, because you were being ironic, of course. You don't think the Queen should be saved at all, and neither do I. The old bat never lets me get away with anything.
Charles! This is your mother, the Queen. I'm listening. Stop dissing me, you player hater.
It looks a bit different on TV. Sorry, Mommy.
Peace out, bitches.
All right.
Let's talk about my new project.
All right, then. You mean our new project? That's right. Steve and I are starring in a sitcom for American television.
I only did it for the money.
Well, I didn't. I did it for the chicks. I'm kidding, Camilla. Go back to chewing your hay.
Just play the clip.
Play the clip, then.
Coming this fall, he's rock and roll royalty, and he's actual royalty. Together they're royal roommates. Can they get along?
Here we are, just two dudes sharing an apartment. One of us is an awesome rock god, and the other one is you.
Oi, enough of that, Charlie boy. You cannot keep putting this dirty underwear in my guitar case.
Look, man, that's how I roll. You can see what I put... Did my hat just fall off?
No.
All right, then. You can see what I put in your other guitar case.
Oh.
Steve's gone out. Now I can finally play with my crown jewels. Ooh, I love fingering my jewels. Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels so good. Do it some more, me. Oh, the round little nodules feel so good in my hand. I better put my jewels back in the box.
Oh, I say. Oi, these sleeping arrangements are only temporary.
Of course. When my solid gold mattress arrives, myself and Ryan Seacrest will sleep on that. Good night, Steve.
Good night, Charles.
Do you snore?
Yeah. Do you pee the bed?
Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot to mention I'm incontinent.
Oh, Charles.
Royal Roommates, this fall on any network that'll take it.
Wait. That was a pretty long sketch, wasn't it? Yeah. Maybe length wasn't the problem. That's fine and Dolly! We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Late Late Show with me, Craig Ferguson. This is the CBS alternative to the other late night shows which provide entertainment. My first guest you will probably know from NBC's The Office. She's in a new film, The Giant Mechanical Man. I think I'll go and see that, actually.
I think I lived that.
Yeah. It's in theaters now. Take a look at this. Please welcome the lovely Jenna Fischer, everybody. Jenna Fischer. Lovely. You look absolutely lovely. What a lovely dress you have on.
Thank you very much.
Is that wool?
No.
That's the cheesiest line I've heard in years.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad one.
That is pretty bad, yeah. It's the giant mechanical man. What happens? A giant mechanical man goes nuts and wrecks the joint?
No, I'm sorry, Jeff, no. I know that's what he was hoping for.
Well, I think we were all hoping for some kind of carnage involving a giant mechanical man.
No.
If I went to see a movie called The Giant Mechanical Man and no giant mechanical man was involved, I'd feel I was the victim of allegory.
There is a giant mechanical man.
Okay.
It's about a silver-painted street performer.
Oh, okay.
That walks around the city and performs for money, and then my character falls in love with him.
Oh.
So, Jeff, it's a love story for you.
Jeff is gay, though.
I know.
Okay.
But, I'm saying that giant mechanical men can find love, too.
Oh, absolutely.
It doesn't have to be a
learn from
girl.
the movie? Is that when you go out from the movie, you go, I think I learned something from that movie. Is it one of those movies?
There's love for everybody.
Oh, right. Is there?
I think there is. Don't
Do
you?
you? I don't know. I don't. There's some people I've met. I thought I can't imagine anyone loving you.
Like who? Let's
take a random sampling of Hollywood producers or something like that. It's a joke, man. Lighten up. You know I love it. No, I mean there are people in this town that are very, very tricky to love.
Yeah, there's.
Or what about animals? Some animals I love, like, dogs, horses, sometimes a cat or two. But then insects, I'm like, you are repulsive to me.
I hear what you're saying. We did not make a film called The Giant Mechanical Insect.
That was your first big mistake.
No. That's the sequel.
All right, okay.
Even insects can find love.
Well, I don't know if insects believe in love.
No.
No, I think they believe in having sex and then eating the person you've had sex with.
I know some people like that.
That sounded dirty. That sounded dirty. Yeah. Do you ever think about having a catchphrase?
I would love a catchphrase.
Well,
I'll take
I've got
one.
a new catchphrase. That sounded dirty.
Do you have to do that part of it?
It helps. It helps because if it didn't sound dirty, then that looks a little bit dirty. Don't you think?
But together they equal dirty or not dirty. I feel dirty doing this.
Then I've done my job. Now, listen, this film, was it your husband that directed you in this film?
Yes, my husband wrote it and directed it, but he wasn't my husband when we started the process 4.5 years ago.
Oh, so you met him and then you were like, hey.
Yeah, He was a guy that I took a meeting with that I had known, and, knew him casually. And I hired him to write the movie for me. And then in the process of making it, we fell in love and got married and had a baby.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
How large is your baby?
It's a big baby.
I'm trying to switch it around a bit because people say, oh, how old is your baby? I think, well, who cares about that? How large?
He's a big baby.
Yeah, how tall, I'm saying.
How tall? I think he's like 27.5 inches
And can
tall.
he walk?
No.
So,
but he can stand and hold on to things.
So if you could measure him then, if you're like, right. So
Yeah,
if he was holding on to this desk here.
He wouldn't be able to stand this tall.
All right. So
He could hold on to this chair.
Right. I'm guessing about a year then.
He's 7.5 months. See, I told you, he's a big guy.
Huge.
He's a big guy. He's big.
He's 7.5 months. He can stand up and hold on to things.
Yeah.
Sounds like he could go nuts and wreck the joint.
He's close.
Yeah.
He's
Wow.
close.
7.5 months. That's.
It's a fun age.
Yeah. Well, it's all right.
What's the best age?
After about a year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then-
After about a year, it's great.
Because then there's talking and walking and stuff.
Not so much talking, but there's a lot of kind of I think I've got a 15-month-old, and what he seems to say all the time that I can make out is fat vodka. He just says, Fat vodka. Fat vodka. I'm like, yeah, fat vodka, all right, buddy. Fat vodka, fat vodka.
My son this morning at 6 a.m., when I picked him up out of the crib, he was so excited to see me that he screamed at the top of his lungs and then kissed me. But if it's 6 in the morning, can you imagine a person going, like seeing you and going, ah! And then kissing your face? So alarming.
Yes, I can imagine that.
That sounded dirty.
That sounded dirty. Yeah, it did. And I like, see, you've done the face now. Everybody's in. I'm very excited about my that sounded dirty catchphrase. I think
like
I'm finally going to make some money.
Well, it's that I think you have to trademark the gesture with it. It's the two together
Can you
that I think
trademark
is
a gesture?
Yeah, why not?
Wow.
I'm not a lawyer, but I say yes.
I'm not a lawyer either, but I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Let's do it.
That sounded dirty! Yay! We'll be right back after these messages.
He's so crazy.
Fun crazy.
Fun crazy.
For, you know, I didn't have to, you know, hey, what's up? Hey, we're out of time.
Oh, well, okay.
So, how do you fancy wrapping this up? Do you want to have a mouth organ? Do you want a awkward pause? I know you're
I
going
know,
to say,
I know,
sounded
that's
dirty,
good, yeah.
Mouth organ, awkward pause, or do you want to go for the big cash prize? Hey!
I want to go for the big cash prize.
Are you sure?
I really
Don't let them sway you.
I need it.
All right, then. What did you say?
I want the big cash prize.
Oh, I thought you said...
need it.
You need it, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, and then I was
Babies are expensive. I want the cash money.
All right. What time is it, Shower Steve?
Time for the big cash prize.
Big cash prize. $50 American in a bag with a dollar sign on it. It's a don't touch the money till you win it. All right.
Okay.
There's two ways to win. You can either guess what's in my box. How that works is I imagine a box in my head, but I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in it.
Oh.
And then you try and guess what it is, and if you're right, he'll tell you, and if you're wrong, something awful happens to you.
Oh.
Or you can answer a question.
I mean, if I get the answer wrong, does something awful happen to me?
Not at all.
So I either guess
What's in
something
my
you're
box?
thinking,
Yes.
and something awful happens to me.
If you're wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna do the question.
Sensible choice.
Okay.
Okay. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. Originally, the popular yo-yo was used as something else. Was it A, a measuring device? Was it B, a sex toy? How would that work? Or was it C, a weapon? Was it a measuring device, a yo-yo, a measuring device, a sex toy, or a weapon?
It was a weapon.
Is the correct answer? You want
We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs.
Can we do that? Oh, we may get into trouble? Unless we say the name of the song and how much we like it, right? Right. What's the name of that song again? Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. One of my favorite songs.
Great song. Great.
All right.
Gotta move these color TVs.
Thanks. My first guest to appear since my last guest was here is a very, very good actor. He's tall, he's handsome. He's in a show called Magic City, which is Friday on the Stars Network. Take a look at this. Who was the guy playing the piano? Or just See, that's what I'd like to say sometimes. Looks like my ape found a banana. The kind of stuff I want to say. No, oh, cheeky monkeys.
I love you, man.
I love you too, man. Please welcome the spectacular Danny Huston, everybody. Danny Huston. Danny, it's good to see you. Congratulations on this Magic City show. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
And you got a second season, right?
We have a second season.
That's great. That means that you can now buy a house.
And we keep searching for bananas.
Yeah, well, are you a bad guy in this thing?
Well, with a name like the Butcher, possibly.
Yes. Well, you could be a butcher.
Or a sweet butcher.
A sweet butcher, yeah. But I don't get that. It's the cigar.
The cigar kind of gives it away.
Do you enjoy a cigar?
I love a cigar.
Really? I haven't had a cigar in a long time.
Yeah.
Well, you see, the thing is about cigars, I started smoking cigars when I stopped smoking. And then I just smoked them like cigarettes, and I had to go to hospital.
Inhaling cigars is not a bad idea.
Do you smoke cigars?
I like a cigar from time to time, especially when I'm working.
Oh, yes, I see. Then you can say, it's not me smoking, it's Mr. Butcher's.
Nothing like that. Nothing like a big prop in one's mouth.
Oh.
Or a banana.
So now listen, I met you a number of years ago with Mark Crowdy, a gentleman I used to work. Do you still see Mark?
I still see Mark Crowdy on occasion, and I remember you made a film called A Big Tease.
Not with Mark. I made a film called Saving Grace with Mark. He and I wrote the movie together, and then he produced it, and I was in it, and it did all right.
And The Big Tease was something else.
Big Tease didn't do that well, but I still liked it. Did you see? No, you never saw it, but it was good. Yeah, it was all right. You should have been in it. If you were in it, it'd have been better.
But of course.
Yeah, we couldn't afford you. Couldn't afford all the cigar work that you wanted to do. Yeah, now he lives in London. Do you ever go over to London?
I do. I go to London often. My mother lives there.
Oh, well, there you are then. That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Are you going over this weekend?
No, but I am going over there partly for the summer month.
For the Olympics?
Oh, God, yes. It's going to be very crowded.
Oh. Well, then don't go.
Well...
Do you enjoy sport?
I do like watching sports.
Yes. Yes, you're amongst friends. What sports do you enjoy watching?
I like watching football, but the one where you use your foot to hit the ball.
Soccer. Yeah. So we call it soccer here in London. Just so that you are American, you understand how this works.
I am American.
But your dad directed my favorite film of all time.
Man Who Would Be King.
Man Who Would Be King. Yeah, that's a great film, that movie. Yeah. Yeah. Did a lot of people say that?
No, but I know that you have a certain passion for...
Sean Connery and Michael Caine. I know that movie, I know inside out. 10 shillings was 10 shillings to pipe Major McCrinnan. I can say that movie.
Fantastic.
Yeah, no, I can say, we shall be kings of Kafiristan, Peachy. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, no, were you there when he made it?
You can also call me Danny if you wish.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, Danny, because of...
Yeah, I was there. I was maybe a young teenager, and I got to spend time in the Atlas Mountains in Morocco with Connery, Caine, and my father, John Huston, Christopher Plummer. And these are men that they don't really make.
Don't make them like Annie Murray. You know why?
Why?
Sexual harassment law.
Is that
What it is. Don't make men like that anymore.
No.
You know why? None of that. Yeah, no, the lawyers crawling all over the place, corporate monkeys telling you what to do. You can't be a real man anymore. You'd end up in jail.
You can't even peel a banana.
You can't peel a banana without it being something dirty. Yeah. Anyway, we're out of time. Not really. I mean, sort of. It takes a long time to wrap this kind of thing up.
I see.
It's kind of like an ocean liner. You know, you think it's going to stop, you pull it up, but it keeps going.
Oh, God. Exhausting.
Oh, I tell you, welcome to my hell, Danny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
And you'll be 50 soon.
Oh,
well, the only reason I'm bringing it up is because I will also be 50.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
In a few days, practically.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
Did the AARP get hold of you yet?
No.
They got in touch with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said, hey, do you want to be in our magazine? I was like, no! And then they put me in their damn magazine anyway. I was like, it's like they come up and they go, one of us, one of us, one of us.
When really you want one of those. You don't want that.
No.
Yeah.
All right, Danny. What do you fancy? Mouth organ, awkward pause, or the big cash prize?
I think the big cash prize.
What time is it, Shadows David?
It's time once again for the big cash
Cash prize. There you are, Daddy. $50 in quarters in a bag with a dollar sign on it. You'll never pay for parking again if you win this.
All right.
You put it in your cup holder, it's fantastic.
Beautiful.
So the celebrities tell me. I don't get to take this home.
Maybe I can wear it on my belt.
You could wear it on your belt and people would think you were a millionaire. All right, 2 ways to win. You can either answer a question or you can guess what's in my box. Here's how that works. I imagine a box in my head, but I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in it. You try and guess. If you guess correctly, you win the $50. If you guess incorrectly, something awful happens.
All right.
But if you answer the question and you're wrong, that's fine.
Okay.
I think you sneaked in an awkward pause there, didn't you? What do you think then? Question or guess what's in my box?
I would like to guess what's in your box.
Okay. All right, hang on. I'm imagining a box in my head. Jeff, do you have it?
Yeah.
Jeff, are you implying that...
Stop sounding dirty.
Yeah! All right. Danny, what is in my box?
I can hear a jingly kind of. No real words, just a sort of jingly sound.
A jingly sound?
What could it be?
I don't know. Either is it just a sound that's in the box?
Yeah, and in the distance is a sort of voice saying, "That sounded dirty."
So you're saying in the box is a jingly sound and a catchphrase?
I'm afraid that's the...
All right, let's see if that's... What's in the box, Jeff?
We would have accepted fat vodka. But it is, that sounded dirty.
Show tonight, Greg.
All right, one more time. We got to move that color TV.